Hello, Dan Richardson here at the Chapel of the North Hills. I'm glad you're with me to continue to read the Bible every day for 40 days as we think about the last week of Jesus' life on earth before his death and resurrection. We yesterday read about the Pharisees trying to trick Jesus into saying something that they could use to get him in trouble. After the Pharisees failed, the Sadducees came and tried to take their turn. And they saw that the Pharisees had stumbled and struck out. So it was their turn to try to get Jesus into saying something that they could use against him. So the Sadducees came along, and of course, Sadducees don't believe in the resurrection. They were the folks that only took the first 5 books of the Torah as authoritative. And so all of the information from the prophets and the Psalms, they may have read them, but they didn't accept them as authority. And so, kind of theological liberals, you would say, back in those days. But together, the two groups, Pharisees and Sadducees, were in control of the Sanhedrin. So they had these measures of authority. Well, they asked Jesus about this concept of levirate marriage, and they proposed a situation where a man dies, no children, so they pass the wife to the brother. Again, no children. Again, through another brother, no children. You get all the way down through the 7 brothers, and then their question is, when they go to the resurrection, whose wife will she be in the resurrection? And Jesus said, well, you don't really know the scriptures, do you? You don't know the scriptures or the power of God. In the resurrection, he says, they neither marry nor are given in marriage. He says they are like the angels of God in heaven. Be careful that we don't think that it says they will be angels, because angels were created. People, when they're resurrected and when they go to heaven, do not become angels. People don't become angels, that we stay people forever, even in heaven. But concerning the resurrection, haven't you read that I've spoken to you that God says, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? He's not the God of the dead, but of the living. We're all still alive in heaven. And so they realized that they could not stump him either with their questions. Pharisees struck out, and now Sadducees have struck out. One more group is going to come up and take their shot. So we'll catch that next time. Be blessed.